Hello, happy viewers. Welcome to a consolation match. The Dumblebees versus the USC Dementors. This is a really interesting match because it is my first time watching two internal Queensland teams play each other, I think. Or at least at this tournament. Having played against both of these teams yesterday, I think that it will be a very close game with lots of scoring going back and forth. We have two 33s starting on the brooms up for both teams. We have Ryan Shields on one side and Kim, I don't know her last name, on the other side. These are both very, very fast players. If I'm picking a winner, I'm going to go with Kim, 33, in the orange. Get your head ref Markadabra. Go! They're off. Quadball is claimed by USC. A quick shot into a goal. First goal for Ryan Shields, number 33. Great shooter, Ryan Shields. Was a narrow miss for the 2018 Australian Olympic shooting pistoliers squad. Only was missed out by about 4 places. Very impressive, very dedicated to him. But it obviously translates into this game. Real shooters shoot. All right, we're seeing a loose zone that is now turning into a bit more of a man mark from the USC with a very far forwards keeper into Peter Presence. Great tackle from number 33. This 33 matchup is not going well. Excellent. All right. Here we have Dumblebees with a ball out call. Dumblebees doing a good job of holding on to the ball. I love the way their female players play, take confidence. They move the ball really well, hold on to it, keep their eyes open. That's a safe call. But the keeper's got a lockdown now. I imagine it. And great pass out, but lack of awareness means a turnover. Ryan Shields got his fingerprints all over the early parts of this game. All right. We now have the USC Dementors bringing up the ball for their first offense. They're coming in against control. It's really, really unfair. There's some referee bias here. The Dumblebees have a purple and orange bludger. I'm pretty sure this number 24 here thinks that they're just tackling a player without a ball. That was a beat, I think, but they're not calling it. Oh, there we are. But the Dumblebees have successfully defended with a great intercept from their keeper. Now, you may be wondering how such a vibrant purple color was gained by this player. She has been dominating a lot, and she said that she changes the hue of her color after every game where she gets a goal-saving block. So she's changed and dyed her hair 4 times already this tournament, which is astounding numbers. Really the stats that we want to see. Unfortunately, she has commented that if it goes on much longer... Oh, we got a high contact there from 9. And we've got a referee calling from the sideline, keeping it nice and tight. All right. Similarly, we have Mr. Purple and Orange over here. It's a slow win. The orange is for how many games they've lost. The purple is for how many games that they've won. And the more that they win or lose, he will cover more percentages of his hair. To start the game, we've had a very, very even showing. Both teams are not confident on the drive and are playing quite well defensively, tackling and stopping the other people's egress and making some good intercepts to get control back. The early beta game is leaning in the favor of the USC Dementors, even though they haven't had control for most of the game. They are more active, and that's a turnover as I speak, so USC will now have control. This is Unga with the ball. Unga with a perfect alley pass. Straight to Will. Those two players have been roommates for the last 4 years, and you can really see that synergy paying off. All right. Got some nice old two-tone here. Oh, Ryan Shields, again, aggressive on this point. One of the things that he is really, really capable of. Oh, a great receive. Oh, and a fake. Unfortunate. Good remembering that you're wearing a green headband there from the USC keeper. We've got a loose ball, and Unga reclaims it. Unga was originally a player for the University of Sydney Unspeakables Unbreakable squads. Has been playing for a number of years, only recently moved to Queensland, and has been playing for USC since. That's true. That one's true. They've all been true. I apologize, dear viewers. If you're listening at home, I've never lied. All right, so we're going to see how USC comes up when they have control. How do they attack a set defense? We have Eden Hodge here, an original player for the USC Dementors. Has been a part of their team since the very beginning. He's very practiced. You see immediately knowing to get the ball to Ryan Shields. Oh, that was a beautiful pass off by Will. And we're going to see the ball come straight back to Eden. We're looking for lots of... One of the things that defines Eden's game is how well he can pass the ball, how well they can pass the ball, excuse me, around the hoops. We often see those big over-the-top hoops passes, but when on the move, Eden is a bad man to stop. All right, we have Will with the ball again, now changed out of the keeper headband. We're going to see a pass to Eden. Good control there, recognizing that tip. Got a nice pass. Watching a pass to Unger here, I reckon. No. Yes, great nab. And that's a beat. That's going to be a beat before. Nope, we're going to play on. Excellent reclaim by Dumblebees. Great scrap from them. Active hands getting in the way. All right. One of the things that they're going to find a little bit difficult in this game, the Dumblebees, is that they get a lot of their goals from shooting from far away when presses happen. And the other team starts attacking them and trying to get back the quaffle. They take a lot of good long-range shots. But when I feel like it's going to be quite easy, we see a nice over-the-top alley into a beautiful finish. Well done. Excellent. That's their big threat. It's Caitlin. Caitlin Rapson. Yeah, look, I know names. Caitlin Rapson is a fantastic ball handler who excels at those long-range passes and shots. She's a big part of why this Dumblebees team will do well in this game. All right, we're clearing points so we can get in. Unfortunately, a miss from number 33, Ryan Shields. A rare miss from the Pistolier himself. And the ball is out. That is going to be a Dumblebees ball. Got a brooms down here from Mark, a great commentator himself, who actually was my understudy for several years. Together, while we were commentating dodgeball championships across the states, the two of us have a witty rapport that goes deep beyond blood. Looks like we have some confusion about where to put the bludgers. Who's going to get them, who's going to be inbounding. I wonder if there's going to be a call on the quaffle. Bludger has gone to the Dumblebees, so they have control and dominance at the moment, with Joe maintaining the yellow bludger. Luckily, the USC have finally figured out the key strategy to win this game and have made sure that the Dumblebees ended up with a non-purple and orange bludger. Okay. What have we got here? Dumblebees coming up. Joe is one of the leading male beaters of this is number 737, I apologize. Joe is a very fast player, really active. From what he's told me in the last game, that he knows how long he has before other people tap back in after he beats them, based on how many steps he's taken since. Counts those steps so he knows how long it takes them to get back. That's quite a clever beater strategy, actually. I need to adopt it into my own game. Okay, so we've got Ryan Shields taking up the top here, being more of a lateral option, sending Unger to the back, Eden up top. Oh, a nice little flick beat. It's not going close. Oh, a very close shot once again. The Dumblebees can't help but think, oh, great handoff from Unger. See, that's that roommate synergy that we see right there. Okay, nice hold from the USC Dementors. I wonder what actions they're going to try and run to make sure control with. Seeing a snip from Joe, that's that speed, and a great tackle. USC, this is going to be control turned over. Oh, but number 19 is coming in. But goes for the quaffle, a smart move to make sure that they maintained the quaffle. Okay. Great communication from the sideline of the USC. Score is currently 20-10 USC's way. I think a little bit of teeth would be nice to see out of both teams here. I'd love to see some of them making a few more drives. I think we're taking a lot of shots, a lot of passing, but a bit more action. Ooh, a great dodge from number 33, Ryan Shields, coming for a big hit. That pressure on the point is really punishing some of the pass moves. And a great intercept by Will here. And Eden with the ball, picking up his head of steam. This is when he likes to scream, choo choo! And a huge pass to an alley. And the Pistolier scores. We've got it. All right, unlucky we're not getting another shade of purple deeper on Caitlin Rapson's head. We'll go for another. We see one of the chasers in grey shorts from the Dumblebees coming up on offense now, Neela. She is a very competent player of anything percussive. We're talking drum kits, bongos, things like that. Real good rhythm, which is often very useful in understanding the pattern of these games. So we'll see how she works. Ball's not going her way this time, though. Looks like a shot was going from Caitlin. Didn't see the pistolier there. Excellent beat there. Ooh, it was a great beat from USC, but unfortunately, a even better throwback from Joe. Okay, so this time we have new players on. We have potentially gender broken, unless there is a non-binary player on the field. So we have gender is fine. And another great defense by the Dumblebees. USC seem to be getting a lot of opportunities, but not converting them at the rate that they would like, relying on a very heavy alley behind strategy, which the Dumblebees are figuring out. New beater of the Dumblebees is Kim. We saw Kim before, number 33, doing the brooms up as a chaser. She's now subbing into her secondary role. One of the things she tries to leverage alongside Joe is speed strategies, although she's been quoted recently to say expletive those footsteps. She doesn't like counting very much from what I understand. Okay. Inbounding is number 24. Tight Nips, I believe, is the jersey name. Confidently carrying the ball upfield. Never mind, passing it to the keeper. We have new beaters on. We have an old school USC green shirt playing here. So if you're wondering which team this player is on, they're on the USC Dementors. Oh, great beat here from Joe. Snipping that will, someone who knows to be threatening. And I think that's 2 beats in 8 footsteps. That's pretty good. Here we go. USC reclaiming bludger controls. Kim gets beat in the back. It's good synergy from the USC Dementors to get that control back. Doing a very, very good job. 0 and 1. Binary Mambas. Often a negative connotation to somebody that only scores 0 and 1 points in a basketball game. But here, it is only a compliment. And I've heard that they've picked their jersey numbers specifically because 001 in binary means, oh, help me, please, which is what they say is the calling cry of their opponents. Ball back to USC keeper. Okay. What I think we're looking for here is some patience, right? We want some patience here so that they can leverage their 2 bludgers to make some driving attempts so that they can get even more on the move before the pass. Because a lot of these passes have come prematurely when stopped by beaters and chasers. That has been why they've gone off. See, this early pass makes it harder to convert and easy for the Dumblebees player to contest. Coming out a bit fast, so she gets blown by the faster player, who draws the beat, but a great block from the keeper of Dumblebees. I'm unsure of this player's name, but she's run straight into a beater. Dumblebees retain possession, but we're coming up on the pistolier, and a turnover straight away, and we've got a fast break. Tight Nips, pass it to the pistolier. The pistolier whiffs the shot. That is 3 in a row. We have gone we've gone 2 for 5 from the pistolier. And you're seeing it here first. Australia is either not very good at pistoliering, or he's lying to me about his profession. Kim with her speed has, and a nice lucky dodge, has managed to claim control for her team. Excellent work. Binary Mambas are now in the hole down, and we'll see how they work with that control. Great switch of targets from the pistolier, who rips the quavel, but ball's fought for him back. I love the active hands of this keeper. We've got a brooms down here. His referee Mark might have to come over and ask for some tips. Players are getting a little chatty. Having to check some of these. If we haven't been recording, I'm going to be very disappointed. Fantastic. That is very cool. It's quite hot out here. Not as hot as yesterday. Got some lovely cloud cover that I hope stays for the rest of the day. No rain though. All right, seems like we've just had a little bit of a change. Positioning, some warnings. Nothing major, no players carded. Ball stays within it. All right. Neela doing a good job of holding and fending off our players, or the USC's players. See, look at this binary member fighting hard. Kim with a great beat to maintain control. All right, we've got a drive here, but another over the top pick, over the top pick. This will go to no one. Will be scooped up by the Pistolier. Goes for a trick pass, and it fails miserably for him. I keep telling him that you don't send the ball to somersault, you somersault yourself. That way you're harder to beat. Oh, a great jump from the binaries and a beat to maintain control. 0-0-1-1-0-0. 0-0-1-1-0-0 are coming probably to the penalty box for a face beat. That's what you get for being mean about it. I think it was an accident. I also am not entirely certain of the accuracy of this card. It was a beater and did not particularly seem to be a hard beat. 0-0. Make that 0-1. Yellow cards. What? Right next to me, I have a noted QA member, Matt Blissenden. Matt Blissenden is known for his particular enjoyment of vanilla Pepsi. I'd like to apologize for viewers at home. I misspoke. Raspberry Fanta is the drink of choice for our man here. Matt Blissenden, you heard it here. He's just confessed to me that that is his drink of choice. Thank you, Matt, for being honest and brave with the people at home. We see Jono getting ready to snitch this game. It's going to be an interesting matchup. We've had a couple of run-ins of Jono meeting these teams. Excellent. Scoreboard online is correct. Fantastic. So our scoreboard reflects the actual score at home. We have an in-range game that will last a little bit longer. I think we're probably at around the 10-minute mark, I would assume. So we've got another 10 minutes regulation play, and then Jono will come on the pitch. Jono makes a very physical wall as a snitch, which can make it very difficult for some of the smaller players that we see from the Dumblebees, especially their seekers. If you're asking for an early pick to catch, I would say Ryan Shields has been making a lot of good catches for his team over the weekend and has the agility to punish some of the size and strength of Jono. The seekers for the Dumblebees, I'm unsure of exactly who they send. I think they have a mix. That was a great dodge from the keeper. Nice little hair flick there. And she's once again fought for that ball with her active hands, but has run straight into a beater. Neela Sambeli has done a throwback. That should be a turnover for a pass back to nobody, but we're going to be playing on. Oh, a great kickback from Kim to maintain control. Excellent. Isolating that binary Mamba. Literally binary because there's only one of him right now. And a great wrap up by Will. A beat. Quadballs come out. We're getting a pass over. That'll be picked up by Ryan Shields. It's making it very, very difficult. The speed difference between the chasers on USC versus the Dumblebees is very, very difficult. Logic control has obviously defaulted to the Dumblebees as they are playing with 2 beaters to 1. If you were looking to get some scores here, I would be pressuring number 19 before his partner can come back into the game so you can potentially get turnovers and fast breaks. So that is something the Dumblebees have struggled to produce throughout this tournament. A great run up, and this is going to be a goal. Easy goal for Eden. The Dumblebees separated. The beaters focused on maintaining their control and were walled off to the right side. Eden took the left with no point defender in front of them and made an easy goal. Finishing tidings on the other field, we have a score of 40-20. Bin Chickens are up versus the new Sid line. Oh, and lovely little side flick pass. I love the guts on these women from Dumblebees. So the confidence to take some of these big throws and throwing full overarm, powerful shots, while not turning out well for them in this game, is really admirable to see. Meow. Okay. Unfortunately, the train has not come into the station. We have not quite gotten there thanks to the effective... Oh, a pass without using the name, and it's gone overhead. And once again, Ryan Shields will reclaim this for the USC Dementors. I believe this man has not subbed since the beginning of the game. It would be interesting to see if he takes a sub and at what time so that he can play Snitch on pitch. Looks like he might take it now. What a psychic I am. Jonathan Abbey, have you been watching this game? Jonathan Abbey has not been watching this game. Do you think that's a strategic error on your part? He thinks it's a huge strategic error on his part. Oh, a 1.5 coming in. A nice tackle from behind. Probably a little bit close. Unfortunate. Those hands from behind from Will have been a little bit off. The pass wasn't delivered perfectly from his friend Unger. Instead, it came from Eden, which meant that he just couldn't convert that goal. It wouldn't be fair. Be a little bit of a betrayal to his roommate. Dumblebees now with 1. USC Dementors with 2. Look for them to pressure a bit higher. Look for those turnovers and fast breaks. We've got the speedy duo from the Dumblebees on. Let's see if that makes a difference. One of the weaknesses, I think, of this pairing is decisive action. You see Joe will second guess himself a little bit here. A great block from Unger. Emphatic. Put that ball on the ground and start running. Run. And a great step into a finish. He had to make up for that alley. He can't give anyone else credit for an assist or give anyone else credit for a goal. So no passing from him. Straight to the hoop. All right, that's a score for number 46, who I really hope is named Will. Okay. Score is 10-50. Yep, it is accurate on the video. What else do we have? What other players do I know interesting facts about? Okay, if I was to tell you some facts about number 9 here. Number 9 who's inbounding the ball here for the USC Dementors, making this excellent pass. You can see that masterful broom control there without holding onto the ball, without holding onto the broom. That comes from a very explicit and very successful career as a hobby horser. Just look at the way she manages that. Walking with style, with grace, that poise. Going to soon move from a trot into a canter. There's the canter. Incredible play. All right. And a great intercept from Caitlin Rapson. That wasn't a goal, so no purple shades for us. We're remaining with this, I don't know what you'd call this. What kind of color? Dumblebees purple, I guess. Not going to Nightmare purple. Snitch is on the field. Number 25. A Fennec Fox jersey. From an ill-fated fantasy tournament where they allowed one team to play as yellow. Confirmation from Matt Blissenden that was a poor choice. Okay, number 77 here. Wondering if you can get another 7, strike the jackpot. A great intercept up top in that maximum reach for Eden. Into some calmness. No celebrating here, just pure business. You know, tracks with his career as a used parking lot salesman. Ball reclaimed by Caitlin Rapson. A lot of pace from number 19 here from the Dumblebees that are getting ready for the snitch on pitch. Once again, my pick to catch this snitch is Ryan, who is currently getting time alone. Safe is going to get some extra time here. Very wiggly with his arms. It's like a sack full of nuts and bolts. Is the politest way to put it, how it feels to snitch in. Oh, we have a great fake. Excellent. Oh, confidence coming in, but wrapped up. Caitlin Rapson. Oh, very close from the Dementors. Seeker. But not quite. He is on the ground. Snitch is stumbling, though. Can he reclaim it? No, he's got his footing back. They've got their footing back. A countdown is happening here as we're seeing some great action, but... oh, Caitlin Rapson has retrieved the ball. Somehow out of that, the Dumblebees have maintained the quaffle. A score here would put them back within 30. That is a tackle, and the broom's down for an injury. If you ask me, that's one of those situations where a player was turning to move away from another player and a contact was initiated after they turned away. So that is a situation where the person was not turning their back into the tackler to draw a foul and thus should be a card. But we'll see whether Mark rules that here. Unfortunate for Caitlin, heart and soul of this team. We'll be back momentarily. Important strategic note. Can we please turn the camera to follow these USC Dementors that are okay? We're getting a shaking of the head from our camera person, but Matt Lissenden QA is catching this important key strategic moment where the USC and Dumblebees players are using this opportunity to go back to their dugouts, so they can bold strategy to leave while Callum Rapson is now back on her feet already. Shows confidence. They're ready to finish the game and head back home. Looks like Caitlin Rapson might be okay. She's up on her feet. Just a sprain, perhaps. Back when the game. For those at home wondering and don't have a web browser that can switch between tabs, the NBA in-season tournament is on currently, and the Lakers lead 20-13. The Pacers' early explosion for coming, but as a younger team, we expect them to maintain their fitness throughout the game, and I think an Indiana Pacers comeback later on, perhaps in the third quarter, could be expected. I'm sure right now Anthony Davis is giving them trouble. Let's have a look at his stocks. Let's have a look. Player stats. Okay, the player stats that I can get on my phone, unfortunately, at the moment, is 20-15. Lakers lead. A little bit slow coming back from this timeout due to the key tactical strategy of getting those drinks of water. Once again, I think the slightest way that this game could turn around is if we have a quick goal by these Dumblebees, and then that turns into a catch, which would put us at a tie game going forward to a set score of 80. That's what I'm hoping to see. I see a good avenue to it. We have two slower defenders on hoops. We have Unga here. Only 3 defenders on hoops. My apologies. The last of the Water Boys has returned. All right. Really need a fast goal here, I think. That was a great kickback on the snitch. Excellent work. Unlucky. Alright, we have some unhappy Dumblebees here with a thrown broom there. Nice underhanded flick technique. Game's supposed to be easy, apparently. That's what he's been told by some of his coaches and trainers from other things. But nothing ever comes easy. Not against Unga, not against Eden, not against an Olympic pistolier. Oh, don't even get me started on the hobby horse. Okay. When asked about changing hands, Ryan Shields has often said, I always hold my hog, and that gives me the best accuracy. So if you see him changing hands, it's because he is used to using the double. Beautiful beat from number 00. Very confident. That power. Oh, an almost deflection after claiming that immunity. An interesting choice. And a failed deflection from number 19 on USC. Get the binary back. Alright. Unfortunately, we've got a deep bludger. Yellow bludger is far down by the Dumblebees hoops. They have a great opportunity here to tie up the game. A big over the pass hoops will go, but will it come out afterwards? Unfortunately, straight to Hobby Horse Champion. That's looking like a little bit of high contact from Neela. So she's going to be sent back to hoops. Yeah, great call by Paul. Great call, Paul. Great call, Paul. All right. Oh, lovely underhanded beat on Seeker Wheel. Parents named him that because will he catch? Yes, he will. Okay. Unga taking the center space. Is he going to just drive it through? Unfortunately, a miss of the shot over the top. A lot of missing on these top hoops here. Oh, that was a bit of a close one, borderline, but we're letting these games ride. Play wasn't stopped, but she maybe thought it was for a moment. Unfortunately, you don't get any vetoes on gameplay, unlike in hobby horsing. Oh, an excellent snag by the binary. Binary is back. Go, play on. Let's go. Yes, get that beat. Excellent work. Now set that bubble, binaries. Let Will catch. All right, so we have a down ball turnover to Dumblebees, who once again get an opportunity to bring this score back closer. 60-10 currently. All right. Let's go, Will. Make a move, make some action. Dumblebees, if you ask me, should be playing with a bit more pace here. Trying to push it a little bit harder. They've got what needs to come back. Oh, a double beat here. That frees the Seeker. Are we going to have two Seekers on the snitch to start with? No, USC Dementors are getting back in. Ah, beautiful beat. Unlucky. Dumblebees having all snitch time. They're hoping for a commitment to catching this snitch. But their Seekers are proving ineffectual against the size and strength of Jono, who incidentally got this strong by simply beating all other snitches at Scissor Paper Rock and then getting to eat all of their protein. So he got very, very strong. They got very, very strong. Great catch from Ungo. A little bit of a scrape across the face, I think, there, if you ask me. Looks a little bit dazed. Unfortunate. But a great fast break from him. There we see the speed. Absolutely. Now, if you were watching closely, that was 13 steps up to a maximum speed of, let me check out the data here. Maximum speed of 17.5 meters per second. Pretty high quality there. All right. Score is 24-18. Lakers lead. Oh, a great beat from our binary. Unga going deep, looking for some vengeance for that face scrape. Always with a smile on his face. Great take. Yep. Looking now, you need to get that from driving to the hoop, Unga. Oh, and he stepped out of the field, it seems like. That doesn't look right, though. That brings down call was for an injured Seeker that I didn't see. Thank you very much. That is AJ, always with eyes on the road. Oh, it was a catch? Oh, we have a clean catch. Excuse me, as I called it. Clean catch for Ryan Shields of the USC Dementors. They will take this game 90-20. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions about any of these players, please leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. My YouTube account is Cameo the Hunter. Cameo the Hunter will reply to all of your comments.